Good evening. Given the weekly expiry tomorrow, directional traders are looking for a direction and non-directional looking for an option which is safe enough to sell for them. So basically, they're looking for non-directional and a range. So let's try to address both directional and non-directional traders. What do I see on a daily chart is after four consecutive green candles with the gap up, last 2 days we have seen spinning tops, which is suggesting a loss of momentum in the up move, right? Uh, Green candle suggests a bullish strength, red candle suggests a bearish strength, and this candle suggests neither bulls nor bears are actually in power. Now the equation is divided between bulls and bears. So it's a halt in the up move. Basically, strength is not pretty much seen as of now, but overall market structure is still bullish. So we'll have to hold on to a bullish view, though there is loss of momentum in the last 2 days, but it doesn't suggest that we are ready for a sell. Do not short this market. We will still look at buying on dips in this market. Two consecutive spinning tops with RSI almost at 76, 77, which is overextension on daily momentum indicators. On hourly chart, we have dojis here. Hourly charts, we have bearish divergence here. So though we are still trading above this short-term moving average, this is a like a Lakshman Rekha for this market. So as long as the market sustains above this, we will continue to have bullish view. But I would not be very aggressive given the divergences on hourly and two indecisive candles on daily chart. I will not be very aggressive on the upside because of momentum loss. What is the range that could be expected? If you see today market was bouncing off from 19,350 levels. So there is a gap here. So the gap high is around 19,240, 250. So basically 240, 250 is most likely to be a support area from technicals. So technicals suggest support area around 200, 250 levels. Within this range, there could be some support expected. Even this long-term moving average, which usually acts as support, is around 200 levels. So 200 to 250 is a very strong support from the technical perspective. uh, in terms of data, if I have to worry about data, options data on nifty, the highest open interest on the call side is 19,500. About 1.3 cr open interest has been built up, so this becomes a resistance for this expiry. So bullish, highest oi bullish is at 19,300. Yesterday we had about 1 cr open interest, now we are sitting at 1.3 cr almost open interest. So this will be the range for market tomorrow. So Nifty most likely to stay between 19,300 to 19,500. Uh, Having said this, if you see most active strike today was 19,350 on the put side, where we saw almost 50 lakhs open interest. 400 is also more or less fine, 37 lakhs open interest. 19,450, we see some call rating, but actual rating on the call side highest is around 19,500, which is at 34 lakhs. So basically, even option data suggests 400, 450, so 300, 350, and 400 are where the active put rating is happening. Actually, 19,400, we saw little more higher call open interest, but we saw some unwinding in the second half. Maybe after 1:32 o'clock, if you see 19,400 strike alone, there was some unwinding. So if you see here, around 85 lakhs was open interest that we had at around 246, around 240, 245. The call letters were actually dominant at 19,400. But the corridors unwound after 245, 246. There was a sharp recovery in the market, about 50, 60 points after 245. So you saw unwinding. So basically, there is a crossover in the open interest on the put and call side at 19,400. So closing is in favor of up move. As of now, the closing is in favor of up move. But where did the market close? Around 19,400 levels. So support is at 19,300, resistance is at 19,500. We are somewhere in between. So if I am taking a risk is also 100 points, reward is also 100 points. So it is all 50-50 sitting right now here. right? uh, so basically I would say, looking at the markets and structure, markets are bullish, no doubts. Support should be at 19,200 on the technicals and 300 on the options data. So expect 300 to 500 range with a slightly bullish bias. I will not be aggressive given we're very close to resistance from the option side, and also we see two indecisive candles on a daily chart clubbed with hourly divergences. So I will not be very aggressive. So this is what I would go home with. 300 to 500 is a range expected with slightly bullish bias. 300 is a very good support. 500 is a resistance. Dips are still being bought. That is what we saw today also after 245. So 300 to 500 with a bullish range. I would say don't be aggressive because of two indecisive candles, neutral candles, two neutral candles on daily chart. That is what I would say. So what about Bank Nifty? Bank Nifty, I think yesterday we were discussing about uh, the candle that we saw on daily chart. So if you see the daily chart, yesterday we were discussing about this one, a neutral candle, followed by a neutral candle. So this is back to back two indecisive candles even on the daily chart of Bank Nifty. This is also clubbed with an RSI is at overbought levels, which is 71 is RSI currently right now. If I look at hourly chart, hourly is showing bearish divergences. So bearish divergences. So basically, two indecisive candles both on Nifty and Bank Nifty coupled with hourly bearish divergences. This calls for not very aggressive bullish stance. 15-minute chart is also showing bearish divergences, and trend line is still respected on the 15-minute chart. Now, if I look at, there has been couple of sell-offs from this year. Today, market struggled to cross this area 250 levels. So, any good up move can be expected only above 45,250 levels. Even if 250 breaks, we will have data resistance at 45,500. If I have to look from the option data per se, Bank Nifty 45,000 is a support area with 54 lakhs open interest built up. 4500 is a resistance area with about 43 lakhs open interest built up. So active open interest build up today was at 45,000 put side. So 18 lakhs open interest was built up. Call side, if I have to see some aggressive positioning is happening at 45 300, and technical also we have 45 250 as a resistance. So 250 300 only if this range breaks, we could expect 45 500 to happen. So 250 300 will be the short term resistance for tomorrow. Rating is happening at 45 500. So basically, even Bank Nifty and Nifty will have the same setup with two indecisive candles with hourly bearish divergence, but slightly bullish to sideways bias is better. So Bank Nifty 45,000 to 500 is the range expected. 45,000 is a very strong support. Even today, I think we bounced off from 45,000, 500, 45,000. 250 is a small resistance because of two things where we struggle to cross today. Along with that, if you see today's open interest build up is at 45 300. So 250 300 will be the short term resistance before it touches 45 500 in the market. So move towards 45 500 only above 45 250. So dips are still being bought. Good support is at 45,500. So bullish bias, divergence and neutral candles will hold me back from being aggressive in the markets. Support is 18,300, sorry, 19,300 and 45,000. Intraday resistance at 45,250 on Bank Nifty. Only about 250 we could expect 45,500 to hit. So this will be the range on Bank Nifty, and this will be the range on Nifty for tomorrow. So let's see how the markets behave tomorrow. And if you want to keep getting these updates, do follow us on Twitter, Telegram, Insta so that you don't miss any of these updates. Do spread a word across so that we will also reach quite a number of people. Thank you so much. Bye bye.